Alright, people, Underdark is out, and what I think about it personally, well, here we go. Yes, I'm going to talk about the trade bar issue and the Coalescent Ward, but let's talk about the content first, alright? Let's start on the positive. Um, well, Underdark is overall good, not bad, good, but nothing special. You see, they supposedly hired a big writer to do the campaign or the quest line, and honestly, it's not that good. I mean, it's not bad, but it's not that good. It just seems like a fan fiction, pretty much. I hope they don't spend too much money on this guy because, man, I mean, he did a decent job, but I could have write something like that. It's nothing crazy. And the square missions, I did only one of them on the two. I did the two variant. One variant is more fun than the other. It's more like just monster killing, usual stuff, but it's good. The other one is with the madness thing. I don't really like it because when you get the madness on you, whatever it's called, like you get glaze and then you can't use your powers. And I'm a guardian fighter, so to get cleans, you have to go into the blue circle, and I don't walk fast. And I can't use my Into the Fray to pop my speed up because it's lock when I'm glazed. So it's a little annoyance, but it's doable. It's fine. I don't mind too much. Demogorgon battle is really fun though. Like it's much better than Tiamat, even though it's structured in a similar way, but not exactly the same. I did it only once, but I had fun. Didn't got a gold medal yet. Well, it'll come with time. I'm not worried about it. The boss is really nicely designed. He's huge. It's a good battle. It's fun. But then, yeah, the trade bar issue. Let's talk about it. Well, I don't know what they did. I don't know how they fucked up like that. It's completely ridiculous. Like they remove the Coalescent Ward from the trade bar merchant altogether. Like it was 200 trade bars before, and people, well, if you're watching these videos, probably because you're an Neverwinter player, so I don't want to get too much into details because you will, if you're not familiar with Neverwinter, you'll find this too complicated anyway. But more or less, you need Zens to purchase lock boxes. Zens are bought with real money, or through conversion of Astral Diamond that you earn in game. But somebody have to buy those Zens, so they come from somewhere. So there's money spent, no matter how much you personally decide to do it. I only put $20 in this game personally, but other people have put like $2,000, $3,000 even. Some people are just nuts. I'm sorry. Even if I know some of them, I think they're nuts of putting so much money into one game. But if it's their only game and it's their fun, I guess. If they got the money. Anyway, so people bought lock boxes because they knew they would use those trade bars to get a Coalescent Ward. And even though the rest in the trade bar merchant is pretty cool, like the mounts from previous lock boxes, rank 7 enchantments, like nice stuff that you can buy, like legacy weapons, and there's dies there too. There's much more stuff than it used to be, and there's a lot of stuff I actually want. So I- I'm I'm still interested in saving those trade bars, but the Coalescent Ward was a big thing. And I could go on and talk about the double 80 that was removed, and they will put a double refinement, which need a Coalescent Ward to up your stuff. And I could talk about all of this, but you guys already know that. But I just think it's such a dick move because people bought Lockbox, saved the trade bars, they wanted to use it for Coalescent Ward, and now they can't. It's not even 200 anymore. It's not there at all. It's the only way to actually get one is to buy it on the Zen market for 1,000 Zens, which equal $10. $10 for just an upgrade for one enchantment. You need probably like 10 or so of those only to get one enchantment to rank 12. So, you see where I'm going? Like, this stuff is really necessary. It should be bought in games with, like, 75 trade bars is okay. It's still a little bit expensive for me, but it's still a decent price. 200 was a little bit too much, but, well, if you had to, you had to, right? But now it's just way over. Like, if you buy lock boxes and get trade bars, you get other stuff in those lock boxes. That's the fun of it. You have a chance to get a mount, which sell for a lot of diamonds on the auction house, and you got a chance to get other enchantments, other like I don't know, well, artifacts and stuff. You can get stuff. It's like some kind of gambling, if I can say. When you open the box, you always wonder what I'm gonna get. So it's kind of fun. But just getting a fucking Coalescent Ward for $10 for 1,000 Zens, this is ridiculous. And It's the only way now. That, or you can be really lucky in the Vault of PD like I was. I got a Coalescent Ward out of one of those coffers that you can buy, but I got, since I play, which is pretty much 7, 8 months now, I got like I think 2 Coalescent Ward out of them. So you must not count on that. And I think it's really a dick move because they said they were gonna do it and they didn't. And they're trying to keep up with the PC. Like we always get stuff late on the Xbox. PC got it first, and this is one thing that they got on PC. And everything they do usually on the PC, they always do it on Xbox. For example, the leadership Astral Diamond removal, which at the time pissed me off, but now it's okay. They add new stuff, but at the time, like that was one of the way I was making diamonds in this game, and they changed that because on PC they're botting and there's stuff like cheating ways to get diamonds, which we don't have on Xbox. The economy was not fucked on Xbox, yet they just decide to change that for no reason. But now with that move, like people are threatening to quit. Some people even contacting Xbox to get a refund on their fraud and stuff like that because they said that it was gonna happen and it's not happening. And before you think like those people are just too much or whatever, think that is, yes, it's a free to play, but this is a game you can put real money. It's not like buying a game and purchasing a season pass at $30 and be like, I don't even know what I'm gonna get, but it's gonna be probably gonna be new maps and new extensions and stuff. Like usually you know more or less what you're gonna get, and it's not it's rare you will say, oh, I got totally screw on that. Like usually if you pay for a season pass on the game, it's pretty much because you like the game and you're gonna love what they're gonna put out. But on this game, they change stuff all the time. And I know they probably have some legal way of protecting themselves over that, probably because they're a big company and stuff. But it's still a dick move, like a really dick move. And now they're talking, oh, we may add them later on, but we purposely left them out for the moment. Why? And when you go in the trade bar merchant, it even said ward and enchantments, but there's no ward at the moment. Not even preservation ward, which is similar to Coalescent, but it's a smaller degree. Like a ward, a Coalition pretty much guarantee you an upgrade, while the preservation doesn't. If it fails, it's consumed. So you have a chance. Depends on all your level, all your enchantment level is. Can be 20%, 30%. It can be, I guess at rank 12, it's probably 1%. So you really need that Coalescent Ward. So what they did is really, really bad. I'm not going to stop playing the game for that personally because I don't play at a higher level as much as these people. Like, I don't consider myself a casual because I play this game a lot and I still like to upgrade my character and do the big dungeon stuff, but I'm not hardcore as some are. And for me, it's not that much an issue, but it could be eventually if I try to upgrade my enchantments. Like, I don't want to spend like my hard-earned diamonds on this Zen converting thing to get just one Coalescent Ward. It's not worth it. I mean, I'll probably left my enchantments at rank 9 or 10 and don't bother unless I really have to in the future. But I hope they're gonna just put it back. At least put it at 200, because if you don't, man, people, you should see that forum. Like, Neverwinter is not a huge game for many, so that's probably why it's not all over the place on the internet, like when some other games screwed up. But for us, the fan of the game, it's really a fucking huge dick move. So I suggest developers that you change that ASAP, especially with the double refinement that you decide to put, and you remove the double Astral Diamond that was coming out. Even though we got one not that long ago, like we saved for another, which was coming this weekend, and you remove it. Like it wasn't calendar, you decided to remove it. So now you see where I'm going? Like, they remove a big source of income. Like, a lot of people were gonna farm the shores and stuff to get more stuff to salvage, to get double diamonds, and that was money that they didn't want us to get. Like, diamonds that they didn't want us to get. So we would have to purchase Zen with real money. So, you see where I'm going? This is the big problem in that. It's really a dick move. They try to siphon money out of their fan base. And I know, like, people like me don't spend that much money, and I can't really complain because I only put $20 for free games with multiple expansion. But I don't mind putting a $10 here and there. Like, I always tell myself this game I wouldn't put more than $100 total. Like, I will never go over that, no matter how much I need items, because this is a vicious circle you must watch yourself when you go into a free to play. But $100, which is pretty much what cost a game with DLC, so this is fine for me because it's a game I enjoy. I got like over like I think I got like 36 days of play, so 36 by 24 hours. Like do the math, and yeah, that's a lot of hours. So $100 will be okay, but there's some people that spend, like I said, thousands of dollars in this game, and they don't want to be fucked up like that. Like it's really not something you want to do because if those people get away, like imagine if it's just the casuals that play the game, like they're not gonna get money out of it because the casuals don't purchase Zen. It's their high-end mega fan, like the most hardcore fans that purchase those Zen because they need to sell them to get diamonds to get other stuff they want. That stupid mount, which is just something for look and a couple little stats, they're still gonna pay 1,000,000 fucking diamonds for it. Why, I have no idea, but some people are like that. It's their favorite game and they want everything in it. So, if you fuck them up like that, no, it's not really a good move. So, I ended up on this. Underdark overall, good, good. I say good because not great, but good stuff in terms of skirmishes and the content itself. But accompanied with a really bad fucking marketing decision, and I hope they're gonna fix it really soon. Alright, peace out.